The episodes in this playlist are presented to you in the form of an audiobook.
When you're in a closing call and someone says something along the lines of, "I've been disappointed before. I've tried in the past, Paulo, and it didn't work." You can see all their hope and certainty going downhill in a matter of seconds. Most closers panic and don't really know what to do, but here is actually where they need you the most. So if you want to turn burned prospects into inspired, high-paying clients, this episode is for you, because I'm going to show you a fragment of one of my internal coaching calls where I help one of our students navigate the situation with a simple 5-step process. Let's get into it. You're up,
Yes.
man.
Yes. Sorry about the delay, by the way. I just came from a call. But I'm happy I was delayed because I had a situation and I don't have it that often, but I feel like I could have done better. In our offer, I think that it's with more offers, but you have a lot of people that have already tried the thing that we're doing, ecom, maybe with 1 or 2 different mentorships. The girl that I was just speaking to, she'd already done 2 mentorships, and she was letting me know in the most polite way ever that she's kind of disappointed in the whole mentorship world, even though she still wants to make it big in ecom. So she knows this is the right path for her. This is the right field.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you froze a little bit, but hopefully you come back. Yeah, it's just
I already wrote the answer in the chat.
Let's go, yeah, dude. You guys are amazing. Like you already know what I'm about to say. That means like you put in the work.
yeah, very well. But like my main question is like the vibe of the conversation. It becomes a little down, even though like I can convince her 100% that we're better than anyone. We have the results, we have the thing, we have the that. But how do you turn that into something, energetic? I don't know if I'm saying it right.
That's a good question.
Like the energy in the conversation is very low when the person is like,
yeah. I'm with you. And I will quote Tony Robbins here because I learned this from him and from Eli, and he said, "Hey, the best way to inspire someone, the best way to influence and inspire someone, because that's what we're doing, right? We're just inspiring people. We're just giving them the courage and empowering them so that they can make this decision, right?" So he says the best way to be able to do that is first, you need to be willing to step into their world, step into their shoes, appreciate them, understand them without buying into their limitations. And only when you're able to do that, you obtain the power of being able to inspire them. So this is a quote from Tony Robbins. But what he means by that is you sit in the dark with her. Hey, I hear you. I can appreciate that. Like the way you're just sort of like sharing this with me, which by the way, I appreciate you being so vulnerable here. Yeah, it sounds like you've gone through a lot. And she's gonna say, yeah, I am. And you know what? And this and this and this and that. I hear you. I feel you 100%. And look, you could have given up, but you're still here today with me. We've been talking for about 40 minutes. Right? And you always have the option to give up, but you don't sound like someone who's willing to do that with the goals that you have. Or are you? And now I'm just starting to shift her state. Like, no, I am not. But why not? Because you could. Like, you could say, okay, these 2 mentorship, this industry, I'm done with this. Like, yeah, I'm just gonna settle. Right? But the first thing that I did, what was it? I sit in the mud with her a little bit. I just sit in the, like, hey, I hear you. I understand. Like, I appreciate and I understand where you're coming from 100%. Then I just give you a little bit of a pat in the back. It's like, hey, but you're here. What I'm seeing, I understand you. And also, I'm seeing that you're still here. You're not giving up. You could give up, but you're still here. Otherwise, you wouldn't be on this call. Why is that though? Well, because of this, because of this, because of this, because of that. Now you start changing their set. Hey, that's why we exist as well, because we know a lot of people just get burned. You can just say all kinds of things. You can say that. You can say, hey, one of the things that I always say, that I learned this from Taylor. He says, the bad decisions we made in the past is the tuition we had to pay to make better decisions today. I'll say that again. The bad decisions we made in the past is the tuition we had to pay to make better decisions today. So, Natalie, as long as you've learned from those experiences so that you can make better decisions moving forward, you're profiting from those events. Those events are building you up. Yeah, right. So what have you learned? You can go there if you want. What have you learned? What do you feel you need so this time is different? And then they will tell you, I need this, I need this, I need the support. I got you on that. I know based on that is exactly what we're all about. And we're not going to disappoint you on that. So you can be sure that we got your back here. For example, I don't know. but I just wanted to show the process and how I personally would do it. This is just my 2 cents, Amen. Of course, like you ask a different closer, they will say something different. But for me, it's just meeting them there, with their energy. I appreciate them, then acknowledging that despite that they're still fighting, and then your energy starts to go up and up and up, like more like you are, more positive, more brighter. That's very built in you. It's like, hey, but you're here, like you didn't give up. And that's why I know you're going to be successful. You know, with that style you have, it's just sort of like they follow your energy. Are you with me in that sense? Like, does that make sense? Let me know, okay? I know you're cutting a little bit because of the Wi-Fi, but let me know, guys. You guys are just throwing there just reframes there for bad experiences in the past. I love it, dude.
Yeah,
exactly.
We do learn some things from you sometimes.
You actually come to the calls and listen, you know, sometimes.
Yeah, but all the examples that are being put down here in the chat are all examples that you gave to us over the past months, you know.
All right, that is it for this episode. If you like it, smash the like button. Let us know your thoughts down in the comments. Subscribe if you aren't already, and I will see you in the next one.